Welcome back to Let's Play Disco Elysium. Last episode, we spoke with one Joyce. Say it, 30% hurt of billions. Can I have some money?
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first three. Those are ape speak.
Money. Money. Mungie.
Excuse me?
A Wild Pines representative. A negotiator. We talked with her by the pier. And we've made our way into an apartment unit. An apartment. Our rolls have been kinda bad. Not gonna lie, we had an opportunity to get some money from Joyce, who seems to be rich, to pay off our debt to the Whirling in Rags, but that did not happen. So let's just check out this apartment. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. Flip up classes, the auditor, +1 logic, -1 authority. Well, honestly, our authority has not been helping us much lately, so let's take the logic boost. Oh my. And what's better, encyclopedia or the bum hat? I'll take reaction speed for now. An old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Apartment 12, a loud rumbling snore comes from within. A dark room. These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Moss crawls on those bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Money. Magnesium and alcohol. Commodore Red. Well, if we were a bumbling, burly alcoholic, I suppose we would take and drink. But I'm not doing that kind of playthrough. Oh, too much. Going back. So, how are you guys doing? I wonder how much more of this game is left. I'm assuming quite a bit. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. Money.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
I knock.
No reply.
Ooh.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The chalk drawn up. The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Oh, what a little rinky-dink room. A flamboyant poster of a white star, real lithography. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Oh, the Russians.
Kraz Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov in their bedroom?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. 9mm bullet and Seramezian lounge jacket +1 conceptualization. Let's see how this fits. Oh, conceptualization. Alright, looking good. Let us unequip the bolt cutters and we'll step back out. Money.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
I knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. Sounded like a woman's shoes.
Knock again.
A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Who's this? Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
The door number line is locked. Postcard, Boogie Street, 46, $1.20. More money. Let us speak to the woman.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me. Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s. Oh, no, rapport. Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s. Dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Who lives in apartment number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Yes. Who lives behind the padlock door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology.
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
You mean the star and antlers? I think that's the symbol of communism.
The symbol of what now?
It's an ideology. It has some noble aims, but it's also been used to justify terrible bloodshed.
The clash of ideas and atrocities are as far from her world as fairies and wizards.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Okay, that's all, thank you.
Oh,
Okay, thanks, I'm off. Apartment 8. A note reads, foreclosed by Montanay's Realty Associates. Check this door. To the balcony. We'll go the other balcony door after we explore this one. How nice.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
Ooh, that's right. We've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil. Red-dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles, or at least that's the idea.
Is that government fuel oil?
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
That is some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Hope you don't set fire to the place. Catch you later, Cindy. Money. The door is locked. You can't get in. The chair's new. Someone lives back there. Shall we? Nope. Nope. Let's try this door. Someone's been sleeping here. Recently. Cindy? Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chems. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Oh. Electrochemistry. Berlome laborer genes. For men. For the man. Let's try this one. Pry bar. Money. Alright, business is done. Down the stairs. Oh, the skill points can buy new thought cabinet slots. Or forget old slots. Need to pass time, buy a book. Reading passes time quickly. Oh, I have found myself with a little more free time in the evenings, and I'm not entirely sure what to do with myself. Oh.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
And what's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What does it evoke in me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
So, I'm assuming, if we were more affiliated and choosing of the socialist affiliations, then there may be another ending. That's my guess. Check the journal. Investigate number 10 for the cleaning lady.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here? Excuse me. Course not.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in. Oh, come on.
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
Who's in here? Who are you?
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Oh, what a frightening smile. The Chiaroscuro.
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
Inspect the passport.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Nice haircut.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The sum must have been puny.
My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
So wait, what happened with the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
Isn't it a bit late to be working?
It is. Everyone says the real estate agents don't do anything. But here I am in the middle of the night cleaning up someone's crash pad. So the sooner we get this over with, the better.
That's all. Thank you.
Of course.
Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous. You can hear it swarming with bugs. A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. +3 morale, hypnogamma. Amazing. Blank, black, monk straps. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. Yes, let's do it. This one's +1 composure. Savoir-faire. Affluent moneymaker man. These pair of Ingersoll and Ingersoll shoes have no lacing but a strap and a buckle. Due to their elegant and affluent design, they have been described as the most advanced dress shoe. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace on them. Amazing.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
You're right. Beautiful things do make people happy.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world.
Oh, this is gonna be me in maybe a month. I'm a fool.
Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal. They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper
Oh,
into
God.
market ideology.
Oh God. Well, I'm out. Let's go speak with the Gram.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any cultural people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow.
Yes. Well, I hope they're good people.
Your statements are too vague to comment on.
Thanks, I'm off. The graffito says a firing squad for the rich. And the door to the balcony. Alright. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. The breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. The curtain shifts just a little. Someone is watching from within. Let's inspect this door real quick. Just the door. Nothing for you here right now. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. This is the door to apartment 30. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. This is the door to apartment 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
I knock.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
What do you mean?
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we are here, right? He might know something about the murder. So tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Don't worry. It's mostly all still here. You can remember things. You got this.
Sounds good. Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Leave. Let's try the key. Well, that's that. Let's return to the whirling in rags, see if my room is still good. Check my journal. So it's gonna be Tuesday pretty soon. We should try out that key. They're still here.
Trying to sneak up on me again?
Oh, wait a second. I know there are some bottles over here. Oh, how lively. Let's check in on the denizens.
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paycheck.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful.
Oh no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you if...
Oh, let's punch up our suggestion. Suggestion. Here we go. Interfacing. Yeah.
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation.
Try to force a tear out of your duct. Really rip into the whole emotional aggression thing.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm going to die. Fucking shit. It's all over for me.
Officer, get a hold of yourself, please.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I think you need more help than I can give you.
Okay, then. Let's change the subject.
Oh no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you if...
Well, we tried. Mr. Who can we speak with? This man? It's all about money, you know? Let's equip our bag. A bottle of rum.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me.
Finish that. Unequip. Shall we sing? Oh, I'll take the Nozafed. Water cooler.
Can I help you?
A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting.
Can I help you?
By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Let's investigate this little box up here. Money. And try the door.
You see a heavy steel door with...
And time to save. Let's go upstairs. Anybody up here?
The door is closed.
Knock again.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the
Nah.
tree.
We can't go in. We're not gonna sleep. Oh God. Oh my God. We're gonna lose sleep. think I hear gunshots. Gunshots. Outside my window. Well then. What is there to do next? Shall we speak to this lady once more?
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Alright, it is time to, oh, what's this? Oh, wait. Let's talk to Kim.
Yes?
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things.
Well,
They're interesting.
okay then. No, you're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Got about maybe half an hour left. Let's save. And we can speak to the lorries here.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses are. Think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement. For them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
Well, that's all for now.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Snap your fingers in front of her.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
And when else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
So I take it you were in Musk when you were young.
Someone was.
Who's Gabriel Benguero?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen, and schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
Someone's down memory lane.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
Someone. Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world. The present.
Right. I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Should you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, U418, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
I'm something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself.
You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
What are you hauling?
Diamonds?
Diamonds? Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So, you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Wait, you get high? Driving a lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Harife. It's low. I go to the bottom.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
I guess that makes sense. Minding your own business.
Of course it does. What did you expect?
And I still don't understand this whole boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
The boyadero, boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
Oh, okay. What's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
And I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
So he gives up his writing and settles down, right?
No. The boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Maigret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
A beautiful song.
The most beautiful. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary.
Yes, there is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great unrest.
Where can I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
What is it that you're hauling exactly?
you're man, Lowman. What of it?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you didn't know what drugs, what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grad on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grad, Lowman?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay, well, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Thank you, for now.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Interesting, she thinks it's that guy. 2156.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad. And Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey, Kim. Check this out.
A Stash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Hold on. Maybe I can impress him. Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue. The colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white. The colors of the Stars Ryko.
Let me guess what happened last time, Kim. Blue and white are the colors of Zimsk. Someone painted it, got a Zimsk mad, and boom, murder happened.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the colors. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction, 4,395. the fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Who are the Zames community?
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
What they sentenced the killers to do?
4 years for murder in
2.
the Union. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
The prisons in the greater Revachol industrial harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Interesting. Before we proceed, I've got an opinion on this paint job. Oh wait, no. Kim, could our hangman have been the driver of this car?
Could it be another Stajrajko murder? Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle our dead guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related.
Got it. It is 2200. Let's speak to Kim.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
You should take care of that, then.
Well, I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Okay, and let's check
Yes.
in. Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Can we go over the preliminary info?
You mean like a brief? You want me to brief?
No.
There's
I'll
no
wait.
reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. Okay then. Good.
Okay. And the man is gone. Ahem. Guard.
Can I help you?
Oh, it's a piano rendition of the music that plays in the daytime. So, about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hold on. I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Is he talking about breaking in?
Yes?
Let's go out to the motor carriage, just in case.
inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
Honestly, that sounds like an amazing physics demonstration.
What do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
I get it. So you took his spinners.
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yes, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Oh, I'm sorry that you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
The lieutenant nods.
Thank you.
Take the spinners.
Thank you. Close the door. Check my inventory. Check my journal. Martinez Canal.
Hello again, officer. I'm a Nighthawk. What can I say?
She's still here because you're still here.
Oh, we are Nighthawks, aren't we?
You don't have to stay here because of us.
I like the city at night, don't you?
I do. Okay, time to save. We need to figure out where the canal is. Okay, I'm gonna call it done for today. In game, we are heading into after hours, as in real life as well. I'll see you guys in the next episode.